Until now, Lawa Badashe, this man went there. Until now, you see the insist say Tinubu, he not win the 2023 election. All watch everything. People get hard to people when they say Jagaban, now they look face. He get people when not they fear him. When I know this is when they say my face not they fear your face. Now my face not they make your face fear. Face. For here, come watch the news. Now they say face the fear face. Come watch that this Lawa share disintegrate everything. Call the pointer. They give the journalists when they ask a question say of the truth saying I will be now with the election. Watch everything. Maybe drop your comment, drop your opinion. And I see the talk and I say I the rare. I never see Papa when he face the breeze smoke. Everywhere just talk and this guy thing they bust my hair. It is well, even in the well. So long as I when they have this aware, all is well. I remember she the first one he said always say, bring on back to faculty. Peace.
The problem with Bola Tinubu is that he thinks I'm the one that offended him. I didn't offend him, he offended me.
What did you do to him?
No, it's not for television, that one. But he offended me. And he's full of himself. And he thinks that because he's now a so-called president.
Is he so-called or is the president?
So-called.
That's the president of the Federal Republic.
I believe he didn't win the election.
What makes you think so? Because you supported Peter Obi?
Yes.
So that's why you think.
The results available to us at that time believe he didn't win the election.
But the court says otherwise.
The court, of course, you know who they are.
The court stands for justice.
Yeah, the court stands for justice in court.
So you don't believe in the courts?
I believe in the courts. What can you do? They are there. They are supposed to do their duties. They are doing their duties. It's not about believing.
So if you don't believe Bola Tinubu won the election, the court in the first, the result at the poll says he won. The court in the first instance says he won. Yes. The court in the second instance says he won.
Yes, but the facts on the ground says he didn't win.
Who now won? Atiku?
Peter Obi won that election.
That came third?
According to the result that was announced. Not according to the true results.
So, how do you determine who won an election?
We have the data now. Look, we had monitors on the field. We had agents on the field. We collected our data. We know our results. We know the results that are coming in from the field. We can see clearly the point at which they were altered. We can see clearly, you know.
Was he altered in Anambra? Was he altered in Abia? Was he altered in Enugu? Peter Obi won landslide. He won over 90% of the votes in that region.
Yes.
He beat Bola Tinubu in Lagos.
Yes.
He had huge votes in the North
Central. It doesn't mean there are no states where election was conducted. There are. You know, when you do rigging, you rig only where you are strong. And because...
Is Peter Obi strong in Lagos? That is Bola Tinubu state.
Yes.
As a politician, you know what it means when you lose your home top.
I know what it means. They didn't understand the demography of Lagos very well at that time.
So it was a shocker.
It was a shocker. They underplayed the demography of Lagos. And it shocked them. And the demography showed. Subsequent elections, they worked on that demographic issue. That's why there was voter suppression in the gubernatorial election. And in this last election, local government. The demography took them by surprise.
Would you still be supporting Peter Obi in 2027?
I think they say a day in politics is long. Things have changed. And the parameters that we were used to evaluate our candidate in 2023 is going to be different from this one. Things have moved on. So we'll see when we get there, we'll see what goes.
This man went there until
you know that they have a saying to APC. You know that they have a saying to APC. Once you join APC, whatever are your sins, you will be now. I want to ask you a question. Do you want our sins to be forgiven so we can join APC? No. Do you want our sins to be forgiven so we can join APC? No. Do you want our sins to be forgiven so we can join APC? No. Do you want us to continue to work with the coalition?
tell you how bad your country has gone. In 1980, Nigeria as a country had a foreign reserve of $10.5 billion. 10.5. China is 10. South Korea that somebody mentioned here is 3 billion. The country was far bigger than South Korea. It had more money than China. China had a population of today. China population is 1,317,000,000. Nigeria is only 186 million. But what is happening today? China has in savings 3 trillion, and we have 10. We have 10. They had 10. We had 10.5. They had 10. Today they had 3 trillion. We have 30. 1% from what they deserve. Today South Korea savings is 400 and something billion. We have 30. What went wrong? And I can show you nations on nations. We are supposed to be part of the so-called Office of Nations. Now we have put us to Mint Nation. We're supposed to be that Mint Nation because we miss where we're supposed to be, where China, everybody is. They said we are not part of BRICS Nation. They put South Africa instead. Why did they put South Africa? I've asked that question. You don't have the infrastructure. You don't have what it takes. But look at the BRIC nations that will be put into. If you look at the 4 BRIC nations, is Mexico, Indonesia, Nigeria, and Turkey. Look at our GDPs. Ours is not even half of the list. The GDP of Mexico, which is those there that they call anything, is 1.3 trillion. Mexico has today savings. Their reserve is about 170. Of course, you can go there. Both inflation, unemployment, everything is under 10%. Their market capitalization is over 400 billion. Indonesia, which has more population than us, a population of 250, has 1 trillion GDP. Have $110 billion in reserve. And of course, can go, their market is over 400. Market capitalization of their stock market is over 400. Turkey, which is smallest among them, 80 million people, has 895 billion GDP. Their reserve is over 100 billion. Nigerian GDP is 400 billion. And on top of it, our government have the most wasteful people in charge in the world.
Now, Dr. Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala, who is Director General, second time, of the WTO, is an international diplomat. No one should expect that she will go to the president of Nigeria and tell him anything otherwise. As an international diplomat, yes, she will echo, and what she's done is not even original. She simply echoed IMF World Bank, Article 4 consultative session outcome, saying that, President Tinubu's reform is going very well, and that those reforms are important and all that. But both the IMF and the World Bank added the same caveat about the need for social safety nets. She said exactly the same thing. She said, okay, the reforms are working, but now we need growth. In other words, she's also saying the same thing that the IMF and World Bank said, that we need to do more. So when Minister Edun comes on the sidelines and says, we're doing well, the budget is doing well. We are, paying attention to all regular payments and all that. That's government talk. The emphasis is on growth, which Dr. Okonjo-Iweala pointed out. How do we grow this economy? And the counter-argument is that, is there enough productivity in this economy to ensure growth? I've consistently said there is no enough productivity. And then we're still a monocultural economy. The bulk of what we get is still from oil. That's why every day, even when Reuters comes around, we are watching what is the oil benchmark today, how is Brent crude doing, how is WTI doing. We need to do a lot more in terms of expanding this economy, making it grow. 3.4, 3.5% growth is not enough. Those who know the subject have said, look, can we get to Nigeria to a double-digit growth level, which was where this economy was going at a certain time. Removing fuel subsidy and having additional revenue, yes, may solve initial problems, but there are more fundamental problems that an international diplomat will not stand in front of President Tinubu and spell out. So productivity, one. And then there are many agencies of government that we need to look.
Did the Igbos miscalculate at some point in the history of Nigeria?
No. Well, as far as the war was concerned, it wasn't miscalculation. The war was not necessary. They shouldn't have gone to war. But they were provoked. Igbos had no choice but to go to the war. They had no choice other than to fight to defend it, to defend humanity. I supported Ojukwu 1,000%. They were pushed to the wall. They had to fight. They had to create their own country by fire, by force.
Do you think there should be Biafra?
Of course. Of course. Of course. Why did I go and visit my Nsegu's mother? Why did I go to the east for my honeymoon? Why did I go to Lagos or go to somewhere else to do my honeymoon after marriage?
You went to the house of Chinua Achebe?
I went to Chinua Achebe in Nsukka University. I spent a night there. I went to Mazi, the author, what's his name now? He was president of youth movement. He lived somewhere close to Enugu. I went to see him. I spent a night there.
Will Biafra come?
It will come. I mean, Nigeria's going to break up. Nobody can do anything about it. Nobody.
Why are you so certain about it?
Because I know it will happen. No country operated the way Nigeria has been operated can survive. It's not possible. All the rogues who are running the country down, who are doing all sorts of things they are doing now, will pass away. They will not be there forever.
So we are done with the first aspect of stone base. So then the road.
Once you stop going to church, this is what will happen.
The most useless and incompetent general of police that we've had in a very long time. Look at the recent promotion that just happened. The guy practically promoted his immediate staffs, his aides, his errand boys and errand girls, and has been alleged, he even promoted people based on ethnic sentiment, tribal sentiments, and look at the amount of people fighting insurgency in the Northeast, police officers in the North Central, even in FCT and other states. No, they were not promoted. This guy is destroying the institution of the police. Let's even take issue of police image, for example. Look at the exceptional police PROs that we have in Delta there, Dafegai, Akwa Ibom, Kano, Enugu, Abia, Lagos, FCT, and Anambra. None of them, not even one, was promoted. Not even one, but he promoted Muyiwa. Why will you promote Muyiwa? What has Muyiwa done? Aside violating and abusing people's rights, arresting people for criticizing the police, criticizing the IG. The IG of Ngbating-Bati, running a police force of Ngbating-Bati.
IGP Egbetokun stressed that the promotion was born out of merit and not favoritism.
Only 38 met the stringent criteria for a selected promotion. There's no gender advantage, no ethnic preference, no religious pathway, only merit.
Statistics came out by StatiSense when they listed top regions for kidnapping and ransom paying. Southeast was not among the top 2. It was number 3. This insecurity of Boko Haram and the rest, it devastates so many places in the north. But guess what? I've never seen northerners fly into Enugu, even during that period when Southeast was mostly safe and the northern Nigeria was being run down by terrorists. None of them flew down here and say, oh, the north is not safe, let me bring my money and invest in the southeast or south. So our people will always have excuse. So, but this their excuse, yes, though some of these excuses are valid. But the truth is, when we all make up our mind and say we want to invest in our region, what is going to happen is that we will join our hands together and start solving those problems that we are using as excuses for not investing in our region.
Bridge your coin, pedestrian bridge your coin, that could any. Láti 1976 tó di create Ondo State. Àkànjẹ́ capital ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ ni. Bẹ́ẹ̀ àdìláwọn tá a dìbò fún tó ń ṣojú wa ní federal ní state level. Ìlú wa lè rí báyìí. Bridge lè báyìí 1992 lọ́dí lọ́sí ṣe bridge lè báyìí Bámidélé Olómilúwà. Ever since then kò sí nǹkan tá Àkúrẹ́ rí. Àkànjẹ́ capital. Tó bá ka àwọn ìlú tó develop Àkúrẹ́ sí lára wọn o, mi lè tàn yín o. Mi lè tàn yín Àkúrẹ́ develop.
If you don't have an introduction. So Tunde posted this.
MSN gang.
Yeah. Ever wonder why? Former Vice President
STV News correspondent Basil Okaf.
Tikobaka, a man whose antecedents clearly shows he doesn't believe anyone from southern part of Nigeria is deserving of being president of Nigeria. Orchestrated this charade for his personal benefit. He almost truncated President Obasanjo's return for a second time because he believed the seat was his. President Jonathan suffered the same fate, and then after 8 years of late President Buhari as president, the same Atiku Abubakar believed it was morally right for him to be the presidential flag bearer of the PDP in the last presidential elections. This was most unjust and unfair, and led to the current disintegration of that party. He's now using some charlatans to deceive former Governor Peter Obi that only he, Atiku, has what it takes to win an election because he can get majority of the North to vote for him. This is really uncharitable of him.
Alright, so I still know life and work, and I always like to support people that are doing hard work. So I just learned.
So please, if you are a friend to Daniel Bwala, please tag him to this video. You see, this is a problem you will have when people don't take their drugs as prescribed. When you are prescribed tinubumycin and you say, and they tell you, take 5 ml every day in the morning, you decide to take 20 ml 3 times a day, you begin to talk anyhow. You see, I see this Tinubu spokesperson as people obsessed with a delusion because they have to work for their daily bread. They have to work for what they will feed on. Now, it is amazing that a Daniel Bwala who in his village has people from his place that are suffering could be coming out to speak the way he does. Well, I don't blame the person. I don't blame him. He has to work for his money. But let me address 2 things he said in that interview. That one, Peter Obi manipulated the Christians in the Middle Belt. Really? So, if that is true, what would you say about Peter Obi manipulating Muslim votes in the North by declaring Muslim ticket? Look, if you want to go on that religious line, trying to paint Peter Obi as one who is manipulative with religion, I think Tinubu should wear that crown. Because it is religion, it is the sentiments of religion from the core North that gave Tinubu the vote he got from the North. It is a consideration of religion that led Tinubu to pick a Muslim running mate. Otherwise, he wouldn't have gotten the vote. So don't go into that religious terrain because Tinubu is the guilty culprit. Besides, Peter B did not vote on the basis of religion in the Middle Belt. Those who feel persecuted by the marauding, you know who, those who feel persecuted are those who felt Peter B's presidency will free them from the persecution they suffer and endure in the north. That is the biggest consideration that led to Peter B getting his votes in the Middle Belt. And it's a reaction to the Muslim ticket of the Tinubu's government that led to Peter B's vote in the Middle Belt. So get it straight and don't get it twisted. Then you also said that Tinubu will get 2 million votes in the Southeast. Well, I think that is true because all the palm kernels that the Igbos produce in the Southeast will be registered to vote. So the palm kernel seats will come to the polling unit and throw their votes. You know, sometimes when I see people like Daniel Bwala, I'm tempted not to blame the politicians because these are the people that will go and tell you, oh God, don't worry, we don't assure you. And then in your vote, you gave us a strict warning. I mean, you let us out on the strategy of the APC. And I want Nigerians to pay attention because in their euphoria, like I told you, when they take too much of this Tinubumycin, instead of taking 5 mil, they take 20 mil 3 times a day when they're supposed to take 5 mil once in a day. They begin to expose certain secrets because they said all the governors are working for Tinubu. Last I checked, governors don't vote. It is the people that vote. But when you take that statement in its materiality, that is, the governors will work to rig elections for Tinubu. Let me tell you, this rigging thing that APC are planning, this rigging thing, you will set this country on fire. This rigging thing that you are relying on, it will not be like 2023. Don't try it. This rigging thing that you are going to set this country on fire. Don't think you rig this election and you are not going to snatch anything. You will not snatch anything. Daniel Bwala, you better go and tell Tinubu, he is not going to snatch anything. Before even run, say we don't cut one of your leg come out. You're not grabbing and snatching anything, and you certainly will not run with anything. So if that is what you are relying on, that governors will suppress the people in the states and declare their own figures to Tinubu, it won't work. Oh. You better just have it now. It won't work. Okay, I leave it here.
Hello, everyone. Greetings. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning to you all. How's everybody doing? I don't see any likes. I don't know what's going on. You guys, please like the show. There's 0 likes. And I've been here for 20 minutes. I haven't seen any likes. And we have a couple of people watching so far. Please like so that other people will know that we're live. Guys, every day, one day, one trouble in Nigeria. It keeps, I don't know what to tell you. You guys already know the drill. It's quite unfortunate where we found ourselves as Nigerians in that country. Every day, every day, one trouble. As you heard in the video I played earlier by the lawyer Adeyanju guy, he said Egbetokun promoted people. Guess who he promoted? Only from his region. Only his supporters from his region. Only Yoruba, Southwest people. No South, no Southeast, no North, nothing. So it is clear to you, it should be clear to you by now that the presidency in Nigeria is only for the Southwest people that are in support of T-Pain. So if you're in support of T-Pain, whatever you do, he doesn't care. So from EFCC to the police to, I'm sure, the military, we're going to find out soon, is all dominated by Southwest people. Okay? It's all done. So it's a Southwest, is a regional president. And again, T-Pain is the president of Lagos. Let's be very clear. All the trillions, all the billions that are allocated are only allocated for the development of Lagos. To him, everything begins and stops with Lagos. So that's where he's pouring every resource, every borrowed money is in Lagos. With everything that he's doing, nothing is showing in the Lagos. Okay? With all that he's doing, all the money that he's put, all the still not showing. The roads are still flooded in. When it rained recently and everywhere was flooded, it was like the River Niger. Okay? So let us be, so that we do not have amnesia tomorrow. Because we forget easily in Nigeria. So we don't now start, people now come and start to whitewash what is going on. We literally have a Southwest president for the Southwest alone, for his Lagos or his supporters alone. Let's be very clear. Let nobody come under the comment section and be in their soapbox. It is clear for everybody to see. If you know it is hard to hear, you don't have to listen. When I say Southwest, you already know what that means. I don't need to be explaining myself. The names, it speaks in their names. So there's nothing, I'm sorry that, the man that you guys chose to represent you as a people is doing what he's doing. But that's not for me to fight. I'm just pointing it out so that we are clear. So nobody can come in my comment section and be saying, oh, Southwest does not mean, what do you want me to say? Are they not from the Southwest? They are from is Lagos no longer Southwest? Because that's what they have told us now, that Lagos is South. So what are we saying? Okay, so yeah, let it be known and let's not forget. Tinubu is president. Meanwhile, he's not even in the country. He's globetrotting all over, ignoring the sufferings of the people. He has visited Brazil how many times? We are not waiting they sub for Brazil now, right? You don't visit him how many times? Other Japan and Dubai. He's saying go stop by Dubai, stop by Japan, a lie. Where they really go, where he's really focusing on is Brazil, and we all know why. Okay? So Mona not say the man he's here for you people. He's not here for you people. He's enriching. All the Southwest governors have decamped to APC. Is it not? I mean, that's a Southwest presidency. That is, he came for the regional. He has come to perform his regional duties using all our Nigerian resources. That is what is happening. He has come to perform a regional dream, carry out a regional dream, right? Using Nigerian resources for only Southwest people. What can I say? That's what it is. That's what he has proven it to be. Okay? Let's not pretend here. Let's call a spade so that we can all heal together when it's time to talk about these issues and move forward. But for now, T-Pain, let it be known that T-Pain came for only the Southwest region. All the Southwest governors have decamped to APC. If there's one that has not decamped, let me know in the comment section. All of them have decamped. Their local governments, they are all APC. You guys all witnessed the local government elections. Some people were crying. Even within APC, they are superior people. Do you understand? So T-Pain came to fulfill his regional vision using our entire common resources, borrowing and borrowing. Is the Southwest going to pay back those loans? Because all those loans is borrowing. It's not showing in my region. I don't see it in my region. Benin Asaba, what's it called? Freeway. It's an eyesore. All the roads in other aspects of the south region and south is an eyesore. So maybe the Southwest are the ones that are going to pay back the loans that the man is borrowing. I'm just saying, because that money he's borrowing, he's not using it on anybody. We are not feeling the impact. Matter of fact, our places now, our villages have been infested by armed bandits. Okay? So I just say make I welcome. Oh. Exactly. He's looting using Lagos. You understand? So my people, let me not
Aaron earlier. I was joking with Aaron earlier on when I saw the advert that this was what I was coming to talk about. And I said to Aaron, you know what is funny about all of this is that when bank directors and MDs and shareholders, when they talk about their profits and dividends and sharing, nobody goes back to say, oh, have you been paid? I'm sure that also happens in other industries. But in sports, everybody wants to know how the remuneration of athletes are paid and when they are paid and whether they have it in their accounts or not. And that leaves a lot of pressure on the young sportsmen and women. But that was on a lighter note. On a more serious note, I doubt if Arise TV, a TV station that I believe is the last beacon of hope to rebrand Nigeria because of your reach and the beautiful programs that you churn out. I have spoken to Ajibade directly because I have in my phone messages between Ajibade and Malam Shewdiko, the chairman of the Sports Commission, where she vehemently denied ever saying their bonuses have not been paid. I know authoritatively that all their bonuses, without going to the figures, have been paid. And I've confirmed from NFF, and I've confirmed from Ajibade that, but for maybe one or two whose account had issues with the CBN, all of their monies have been paid in terms of the bonuses. So to now say that Ajibade said they've not been paid, I don't think it's true. And we should not put the young woman in a predicament of denying or saying she said something that she didn't say, when in the real sense, the money is in their accounts and is with them. On the promise by Mr. President, look, listen, we need to stop playing politics and games with everything. Even my own daughter, when I make promises to her, 2-3 weeks, she has to wait for me to go through the system and orchestrate the payment, and the payment will get to her.
I beg you, sell do to our tabe or wakweta. It's not the talk. I beg you, we hear words. Bini Asaba and Bini Wari have been left. I'm telling you, Bini Awuchi is nothing to write home about. I'm telling you. Everything na Lagos. Meanwhile, all the Southwest governors, when they don't decamp, go APC. Nothing when they do for their people. Nothing when they do for their people. But they are doing a milocon at the national level. The man is looting Nigeria using Lagos as his hub. And all the Southwest governors, not one, if there's anyone that is not a APC, please let me know. Not one of them is saying, no, we cannot do this. All of them put head for the same place, they sleep. They follow the mumu man, they enter hole. Now here we dey, and una say, and then they are not trying to push North versus South. Which South? Who is following people to fight that fight? The Southwest is on its own on this one because there's nothing you people have done. There's nothing your president has done. He doesn't care. The police now, they don't promote people. Guess who they promote? All Yoruba people. All. Now, Deyanju even do the video come out because the thing they embarrass him. He don't come and talk all Yoruba, all. Not one from any other region, all. A whole IGP of police out of all the region for Nigeria, all of them when give na Yoruba, and we say we are no. Everybody is looking at this thing. You can be ashamed because me, I'm having second-hand shame too. I am having second-hand shame because this is the level that we are in now. So let's call a spade a spade. In order for us to get to that healing, we must tell each other the brutal truth. May everybody they cry. Let's know how we're going to move this country forward. I see Nigeria breaking up. I'm telling you, we cannot continue like this. We cannot continue like this. I see Nigeria breaking up. I really do. Okay? Let everybody go and run their resources and do their thing the way they want to. You cannot break down every other region. You refuse to take resources to any other region, or even allow all the governors that are in most of the southern regions now. They are imposed by a Milokon. Look at the Edo election. The people that were coming, all the INEC people, officials that were coming, apart from Wike's brother and the rest, all of them, all the INEC officials, they were mostly from the southwest. They were Yorubas. I kept wondering to myself, don't we have any Edo people that are electoral officers in Edo State? Why are we having people in Edo State? I don't mean it in any tribal way, but it's a fact, because if you go to the southwest, most of the electoral offices are from the southwest. Even the person that came to speak was a southwest person. During the Edo election, I'm like, my eye pain me. I bet more than not vex that noise. My eye, they pain me. All of them, they were from the southwest. They came to rig election in Edo State. What are we talking about? Every person that is in the south right now, imposed by Milokon there. Look at our governor. He don't turn to Bambiala governor, kneeling down for all our sundry. We've never had it. We don't have leaders like that in Edo. We do not do things like that in Edo State, kneeling down for who? We don't. But here we are, stuck with an Emilokon governor that is kneeling down for everybody. Waiting not even reach to kneel down for a good kneel down. If they kneel down, be like a house boy. This is what we have gotten to. And we say Nigeria fit move forward. It cannot move forward now. We go divide last. Make everybody go be great on their own. I'm telling you, it keeps getting worse. It keeps getting worse. So why are we pretending? There's no pretense. I don't have any animosity towards anybody. Nigeria is not benefiting me in any way right now. It has never benefited me, nor my parents, nor my grandparents. So I speak from a place of someone who has been disenfranchised all my life. I've been disenfranchised all my freaking life. My parents, my grandparents. We have great land, resources. Where I come from, nothing is moving there. Nothing. Everything is stagnant, getting worse. And you have a president. No, let's call a spade. Let's tell each other the truth. Let's tell it. This is a Southwest president for the Southwest alone. And I'm not going to explain myself. It is obvious for everybody to see. Anybody that wants to get upset, get upset. Get upset. So when it comes time for us to resolve this thing, we will resolve it and move forward. Salutation, not be love. Be in your corner, let me be my. Since that's what we have gotten to in Nigeria. This is nonsense. All the federal parastatals is occupied by Southwesterners. All. Is that normal to you people? Is that normal? We should just go our separate ways. This tribalism is a cancer. It doesn't make sense. You guys want to hold on. Emiloko wants to hold on to his tribal. I don't have a problem with it. Not at all. But leave our region alone. People keep saying, oh, this tribalism has not been bad. It has been brewing for a very long time. After all, why did Obasanjo move Chevron away from the south, from Warri and the rest of them? Why did he take it away, disenfranchising a whole community of people, of resources that should be coming to them? Why did he move it? This whole thing that we are seeing now has started a long time ago. They planted the seed a long time ago. Why did he move Shell and Chevron to Lagos? What does Lagos have that Warri does not have? Why? People that had the opportunities, you deprive them of it. You fill the offices with only Southwest people. It's madness. This thing has long started a long time ago. Eh? Is it the account of Paenahoro, where he was in prison with Awolowo, where in the prison that they were in, all the prison guards, because they were Yorubas, they were feeding Awolowo, they abandoned Paenahoro and Godwin Clark. If my knowledge of the book I read serves me right too, and people please feel free to correct me. In that prison, they were speaking Yoruba with Parolowo. They were feeding him, abandoning Paenahoro and whether it's Godwin Clark. That's what bettered Midwest states. All the resources that they put together as a people to say, okay, let's help our people. Guess what? They went to Ibadan to go and meet I think it was the Attorney General of the region at the time. I can't remember now, right? All the money that we put together and the resources that we got together, oh yeah, give us our resources so that we can go and create our Midwest. They said no. This thing has been a seed that has been planted for a long time. When you don't know your history, you are doomed to repeat the same patterns. This is what's playing out now in 2025, when we should be discussing more important issues. Other communities, other countries have moved forward. Here we are stuck at the bottom because of tribalism. This is what bettered the Midwest region. Because they clearly saw that this Awolowo, all respect to the man, because there's nothing wrong with fighting for your people. I have nothing against the man, right? But it was clear that it was a regional. It was only for his people. It wasn't for anybody else, and I can't blame him. My people, I'm angry with the way Nigeria is going. It's really triggering for me this morning. I'm not even going to lie. It's triggering. Let everybody go their way. I'm telling you, because there's no need. Really, there's no need. I'm praying that the leader that will come should just let everybody just go day your day. Make everybody manage their resources. Let those who have the oil take their oil back. Bring back their oil, their Chevron and their everything. Please bring it back. Let everybody be doing their own thing, because this is madness. And nobody from the Southwest is talking about it. Apart from a few. I don't see any Southwest person saying, no, this is wrong. We cannot continue like this. No, I don't see it. I was on a space yesterday, on a TikTok space, where a young man came up, was saying, I don't believe in politics. I'm not on anybody's side. But what I'm going to tell you is that Tinubu is laying the foundation for a great Nigeria. He's putting all the things, making the difficult decisions. He's laying a foundation that is going to take us into centuries. I'm listening to all this beautiful speech, and I'm like, is he talking about Nigeria or another country? Or is he talking about T-Pain or another? I don't know. He says, so for me, I don't believe APC, APO, NDC, nothing. I'm not on PO side. I'm not on Tinubu. You are here to talk about Tinubu. Now I request Mike. I can't say, you know what? I am for nobody. I am for everybody. Here is a free vote for you. In fact, I can decide now. I want to be shouting Emilio come from now till tomorrow. Please name 5 things of the foundation is laying that is going to benefit all of us. Please, I beg, tell us. Please, I want to know, because maybe na lie they don't lie give me. Maybe I'm watching another side of the news that I've never seen before. So please tell me. The guy couldn't say anything. Matter of fact, he left that life because people were not asking him questions. He could not respond. You say he's laying a foundation. I'm not arguing with you. Please tell us the foundation that is laying and how it is affecting the people, so that we will see the future in that foundation is laying. Is it the IMF foundation that you are talking about? Oh my God. I'm telling you, Highbury, I am telling you. The nationalists in that at that time, Highbury, welcome by the way. The nationalists at that time were Pa Enahoro, because he was one of the people who pushed for independence, right? And was nationalistic in his way. And Nnamdi Azikiwe, yeah, there were very few people that were nationalists. Most of them that were fighting then, they were mostly tribal bigots. I say it with no apology. They may have been good people. There's nothing wrong with fighting for your people. There's nothing wrong in fighting for sectionalism or regionalism. But when you are coming under the umbrella of a nation that you people talked about, and within that nation, you're having people trying to sabotage each other and always preaching for their own regions. They're tribal bigots. Okay? Most of them, that's the mindset they had back then. Colonialist mindset. That penchant for tribalism. They sowed that seed and it has germinated in 2025 in full blown, in the full glare of everyone. It's painful to admit, but it's the truth. 500 years of tribalism and subsequent subjugation, and we still haven't learned anything. Just shame. I'm telling you, it's very annoying. I wake up and pissed. I'm pissed. It's very annoying. I'm not going to lie to you. I'm like, this is ridiculous. You know how many children are suffering because of this? You know how many children are suffering because of this? The opportunities are not there. They're having to suffer because of this nonsense that that we are doing to each other. You know how many children are being deprived? Look at how trailers are taking people's lives. Are your children better than other people's children? Are your children better than other people's children? The opportunities that are available to your children, shouldn't they be available to other people's children? You want people's children to remain slaves to you forever? It's very, very annoying. It's very annoying, and it's triggering to watch what is going on in Nigeria. And you have a day, and the funny thing is that the Southwest comes from a place where they always talk about respect, right? Look at what is going on. How come I'm not seeing enough of them coming out and speaking against this, apart from 1 or 2 or 3 that I know, that I see? It's crazy. And then you come out and then you want to be looking down on other regions and say, you people should go back to your place. But hey, guess what? Open up. Let the region open up everywhere. Nobody will be in Lagos. It's that simple. Most of the people you see moving to other regions, moving to the south, to Lagos especially, is because of opportunities. When the opportunities are not available to them, what do you want them to do? Exactly. That's what sent most of our people to the Americas. That's why they are all over. Because of this very tribalistic set of human beings, fathers of whatever they call themselves. Disaster after disaster. Thinking tribalism started, exactly. It started a long time ago. They've been doing it. For instance, look at Edo State. If it wasn't for Ambrosali, there were a whole sector of people that would not have been educated. Whole tribes that would not have been educated, would not have had that access to education if it was not for Ambrosali. I'm telling you, they keep other regions trapped. They keep all the resources from other regions they will use, but bring up other regions, bring them up. No. They keep them trapped. Is this how we're going to continue in 2025 going in? No. We can't continue like this. It's painful to admit, but it's the truth. And then when people are moving to where the resources are available, you are telling them to go back. Go back where? Your forefathers that had the opportunity to open up and allow other regions to have the access that they have. You people did not allow them. You shut down all the seaports. Nothing is working. You think everybody likes to live in that Lagos? Not everybody likes city life. Me, I'm tired of all of this, so I beg. Anybody that is coming in 2027, they better know what they are doing. Every region in Nigeria matters. Every region. We have brilliant people all over the country. No region is superior to another. Anybody that is coming in 2027 and wanting to lead better have this at the back of their mind. We are better off just dividing it now. We can respect each other from a distance because clearly this unification has not worked for us. Either we break it up into regions and we have a center with a responsible administrator in the middle, overseeing what regions are doing. I'm up for that. But don't come and sell me snake oil. Do not. Enough is enough. My own ancestors have suffered greatly. They have suffered greatly because of this. I remember during this election, the past election, there were literal WhatsApp messages being sent all over. Don't let them go. Don't let them open up other places. So don't let Southeast win. If they win, they will open up all their ports and we will not have the opportunities we have in Lagos port. It was a WhatsApp message that was being circulated. Are we okay in that country? We're not fools. Enough is enough. If I have the opportunity to ask it or be a question, that is going to be one of my questions. I beg. This is too much. How many people feed the Lagos? How many people? These people rather sell their lands to Oyibo people. Look at the archaeologist guy in whether now Ondo State or in Ile-Ife, they say that the French man. I don't know why Oyibo people they do archaeology for your land. Well, anyway, an Igbo man was there. The man was praising the Igbo man for the good work that he's doing and all of that. All the Yoruba people who enter Twitter, the man's Twitter's comments, insulting, saying, why is he making an Igbo man? Why is he working there? Why not choose a Yoruba man? They started recommending names for him. It was so embarrassing to read. It was embarrassing. The thing turned to another big can of worms for Twitter. They were going after. I said, so you rather excuse an Oyibo man? No wonder Oyibo people are now worshipping Oshun. Oyibo people are now Oshun priestesses. They are now in your gods. They are now doing Ifa, Oyibo people. They are now beating your drums. Hell, my people, I'm sorry, let everybody go their way. Let's regionalize it. You see, if you cannot shut it down as a country, since you've already formed a country, let every region go their way. If they want to sell their gods to the highest bidder, let them do so, please, I beg. I look at all of these things and I shake my head. I say, where are we going to in Nigeria? This is why these Oyibo people, this is why they have access. You have people defending their actions. This is why a person like BG can come into the country. Is it any mistake that the man is in Lagos? It's not any mistake, because you have people like that, of that character, who will sell out the whole nation because of peanuts. That's why BG has offices in Lagos, and that's why he has offices in Lagos and has access everywhere. I'm very upset this morning, my people. I'm not going to lie to you. It's very, very upsetting. Because when you see your own people suffering, every other region is, look at the roads, look at Benin Auchi, look at Benin Wari, look at Benin, everywhere, see the road. No access. How trailer no go fall? They kill people every per second. How? I never understood tribalism even when I was in Nigeria, but I didn't understand it myself. I remember when I was working in Lagos at the time. I remember working for an office. Some lady there told me, not be one time, not be two time I hear her. Multiple times, this lady was telling me in the office I worked in Lagos. I didn't even understand it. It took me leaving that country to understand some of the tribalism. It was time for promotion. I was ignored. They were promoting only Yoruba. I didn't even still see it like that. I did not see it like that, because I said maybe because these Yoruba people, they went to school in London and all of that. You know, those of us when go school, local school now, right? Do you understand? It took me leaving the entire country to understand the evil of tribalism. It took me leaving my own shores to understand it. These people have been on game since forever. Now we just they catch up. They've been tribalistic since forever. We are just playing catch up. We are just catching up to all the nonsense that they have been doing. Anyway, let me just move along to other things. I think I've vented enough. Abeg o, you people should support Peter Obi's candidate o, Mogalu. Exactly, they do. They work with outsiders to stifle growth and stop us from having several ports. Exactly. Continue to be petty at this level. We fight each other and open our doors for our enemies to come in, and we are happy to see Oyibo. You need to see how they were worshiping this man under the comment section. You need to see how they were worshiping him. They were telling him, we don't want any Igbo people. Please, we don't want any Igbo people. Meanwhile, somebody in Enugu or where, I can't remember, some archaeologists that are there, right? They were all of them. The archaeologists that are working there, they were mostly Yoruba. Those ones now had to make a tweet and say, look at us here. We are even housed by Igbo people. The shame. Sula selling all hundreds and thousands of hectares of lands in Ogun State. Not only Ogun, Ibadan too. My beloved Ibadan. They are selling it to Chinese. They have been kicking Nigerians. I'm telling you. Do you know that? I think which state? Bauchi State has just nominated a Chinese man as their economic development officer or something like that. You want to tell me there are no Nigerians with that qualification, that you are giving it to Chinese? What will never happen in China? It will never. This is how bad we have become as a people. Eh? Let me just play this video.
Watch what magnesium does to your bowels.
Avoid these 3 foods like the plague.
Orange juice or cereal? Neither. Americans didn't drink orange juice or eat.
Have to speak about a lot of the things that have been happening in our country. A lot of trending issues, things that have made us worry, things that have made us question our values as a people. Then, of course, the question about where we are going as a nation. And joining us for this conversation is legal practitioner and political activist, Mr. Dele Faratimi, joins us. Thank you very much for being with us on the program.
That's not what I want to play.
Issues. And let me remind you about what election results were. And I'm going to be doing some more analysis for you as to the stronghold of...
It stinks to the high heavens, so I'm telling you, it's a shame, it's an embarrassment. It's an embarrassment. I'm even ashamed as I'm talking about it. That's what infuriated me this morning. I'm pissed. This is what we do to ourselves in 2025. Your leaders are busy separating each other, giving all the positions to one freaking region.
Garnering 8.7 million votes, and Atiku Abubakar of the PDP with 6.9 million votes, and Peter Obi garnered 6.1 million votes, and NNPP's Rabiu Kwankwaso garnered 1.4 million votes. But in all of this, one thing that is very, very interesting is the vote share and the percentage, which shows a lot of competition. You see that Bola Tinubu of the APC had just about 36% of the vote share. In all of this, it showed the competition. But one thing that we perhaps need to put our minds to is, where did Peter Obi, for example, got his support from? And I will be breaking it down for you. For example, the biggest votes, or the highest number of votes that Peter Obi got, was in the North Central, where he got 1.4 million, it's in the Southeast actually, where he got 1.9 million votes, followed by North Central, 1.4 million votes. And then he got, in South-South, 1.2 million votes. Northeast, 315,000 votes. Northwest, 350,000. Southwest, he got 846,000. Southwest, actually, he got most of those votes in Lagos, in the Southwest. That means that if you look at it, the North Central, in the Southeast and South-South, that's where Peter Obi's major strength is. I'm going to show you that of Bola Tinubu, and you perhaps will understand. I'm being joined by Chief Peter John Ame, a former IPAC chairman. Thank you so much.
Okay,
Peter, isn't it? Too?
Yeah, Peter Ahmed, there's no John.
Oh, there's no John.
You want to baptize Peter and John together at the same time.
Chief Peter Ahmed, thank you so much indeed for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
A lot of Nigerians are criticized and say, look, Peter Obi is not sincere. How would you say that you want to run for one term? He has constitutionally guaranteed under the law to be able to run for 8 years, 2 terms.
The issue is that people really misunderstand the Constitution a lot. What every candidate that's running for either governor or president has is not a guarantee to 2 terms. It's a guarantee 1 term
but
of
you
4
have,
years.
You have
it's written in section 35, section 135, subsection 2, for you to perform for 4 years. And you have the freedom to revalidate that mandate by going back to the electorate to be re-elected. But if a person, I've known Peter Obi for a very long time, and I'm saying this, I've been in the political cycle. You've known me for years, I've been IPAC secretary, IPAC chairman, a lot of other things. I'm not doing this politics now because I want to, be somewhere or just get salary or just participate in the government. No, I would have had those opportunity long time ago. We are looking at how to save this country. Peter Obi is somebody that has conquered greed, is moral and politically upright and disciplined. Very disciplined. How I wish many Nigerians could just be used as people who go to him so that they can get
I'm
mentor.
telling you, Michael, mission. I never see God, even journalism, a local mentality. You go expect people even they educated. When they do journalism, they go focus. No, the inside the journalism, there's a local. God. It is shame, or I dey shame, I dey shame, I dey shame. I no go lie. Inside the journalism, you have Abati, a PhD. When he wants he almost remove person eye because they not call am by right title. With all the education, even Shehu, hey, Emilio coins, they will look for a way to infuse Emilio. No. I don't know. People watch TVC. I don't know how they watch it. I don't know how you can watch a clearly bigoted state TV station. I don't know how.
Acceptance and appeal.
I've decided my focus is going to be Peter Obi because he's the only sensible one that will come in and at least do right by the people. That is the only hope that I have as a Nigerian. I'm telling you, that's what my focus is on. I have to rant sometimes about this tribalism because it is sickening. It sometimes I have to, my head need to do like turn around 360 degrees to understand. I wasn't brought up like that. None of my parents were like that. Matter of fact, we had so many people in my house from different regions. Hausa, Igbo, Yoruba, everybody. I grew up with Yoruba people, went to school in Edo State with Yoruba, plenty Yoruba, different people from different tribes. There was nothing like this. I've never seen this level of bigotry in my life. I don't ever want to be a part of it. I'm tired. I'm sick of it. It's sickening. It's embarrassing. It's disgusting. That as a people, even the ones that are educated, that should know better, they are the most bigoted. They will weaponize their education using bigotry. Weaponize the bigotry using their education. It's sickening. It is so sickening. It's embarrassing. She will be looking for opportunity to sneak in bigotry. I cannot wait for a change because this back to back. It's like aggression every time the Nigerians are facing. I can only imagine what the people on ground are going through. This back to back. It has to stop. It's traumatizing. A lot of Nigerians, even me when I dey here now, I go need mental health. Once we get the right type of leader in, I go need them. Because I'm going to talk about the bigotry that I saw and I experienced that I didn't even know was tribalism in Nigeria. I did not know. It had to take me years later to understand the bigotry. Why certain things didn't come to me. I beg.
By just saying something goes to
Walele, welcome.
Your channels, these are clear statements that he's committed to participating in governance by doing the right thing. What is 4 years? 4 years is a lot of years. If you have the leader that is compassionate and committed, that sits every day, that can have the energy to go through the papers and go through the books, 4 years is a lot of years. Go and look at what is happening in Argentina. Go and look at what is doing in Argentina. Inflation has dropped drastically. The GDP has increased. The people are having, the unemployment rate is working. In just 2 years in Argentina. It took only 2 years for President Bola Tinubu to bring us to this level of leadership. So poor leadership. So we need to be able to understand one thing, that 2 years is a lot of years to strengthen our institutional framework, to put up our discipline when it comes to fiscal responsibility and how we manage our resources. The most important thing you see in our government is that there's so much waste in governance and we don't prioritize our spending. So these are the character that Peter Obi has, that if he brings on board, he will be able to re-engineer how governance is operated in this country. And it's clear. Look, let's not drag this issue of one person saying 4 years. You have 365 days times 4.
Is there sincerity in it? We've seen situations where politicians go with one statement, and at the end of the day, they have the right to change their minds, and they say, the people have prevailed on me. That's what I said, that's what I want, but what will I do when people say, no, that you must change your mind? You have to listen to the people.
Today, I'm going to show you how to do the pink salt trick, or better yet, the $1 ritual that brings your silhouette back to life.
We've heard that over and over again. This country is very diverse. It's not, the power is not domiciled in one zone. People
Exactly.
Young people, we must give them good example. That's why, look, I've sat with him when somebody came to him and said, he said, no. I want to be able to leave example behind for young upcoming Nigerians to see that a man can make statement.
See, Wanlele, the comment that you make, right? He does not even care about recruiting the most competent ones among them. He does not. You know what he recruits? The most loyal. It doesn't matter if you have 0 in your brain. The most loyal to him, the ones that will be prostrating and be singing on your mandate, we shall stand. Look at the Edo the Edo governor they imposed on Edo. The man has no problem kneeling down, prostrating. Do we have that in Edo State? We don't. You are prostrating all over. You are the first to go and run to the north to go and apologize. Meanwhile, they are sacking villages in Esako. Buying your people, you have not done nothing about it. Right? Court killings in Benin every day. Nothing you have done about it. They just impose the people that will be loyal to them. Look at what's happening in Rivers State. They impose that administrator there that will be loyal. That's what it is.
A man can commit to the statement and a man can deliver on a statement, because this is only a pathway to creating new generation that will not see politics from the prism of it is my turn, we must grab the ballot box, you must run away with it. These are the challenge we have. People want to forcefully be in government perpetually without even delivering for the people. What we are looking for is that he has a prototype of the plan of what kind of government he thinks he should run. And he's not coming in to come and learn on the job. He's very successful when it comes to private sector, participation. He has done governor before. A lot of people might want to misrepresent his achievement, but there are records to show that he has performed and is committed to delivering good governance to any sector he has participated in. See, this one term, he's not saying it in the bedroom. He's not signing it with 3-4 people sitting down and saying, oh, look, I want to just do one term. He's telling Nigerians that in 4 years' time, if I stay for 4 years, you will see the kind of impactful leadership that you've not seen before. And then we can now usher in a system where it will be representative, that will show representation for the interest of people. You see these 2 terms that we are doing, that people have misjudged from section 134 to section 2, to say, no, it's compulsory, I must do 2 terms. If you fail in an exam, will you go to the next class? You shouldn't go to the next class. Even if you succeed in that class, and you feel, a lot of people have had first degree that are not having masters. It doesn't mean that they are not brilliant, but you have to do something that will come to your satisfaction. This kind of leadership we have today are not leadership that we must forcefully put them, they must do second term. And people talk about written agreement. Let me tell you one thing about unwritten agreement. This is even more decisive than written ones, even more decisive, especially when it's signed with open mind with the people. Yeah. I am very confident. I trust in his leadership and I trust in his success that he will do for you.
You've been around for some time. And the thinking is that Peter Obi said what he said to appeal to the North. And naturally, there's those who imagine that Muhammad Buhari spent 8 years in office. Bola Tinubu has spent 4 years. And the competition is against Bola Tinubu, because naturally Bola Tinubu will get the ticket of the APC and will want to conclude a second term, making it 8 years. So you would have had a North for 8 years and the South 8 years. So Peter Obi will imagine that to pacify the North.
There are 3 areas on a man's body that show he's likely got a hormone problem. Chest fat.
If he says he wants to do 2 terms, it will have meant that Bola Tinubu, if he wins, Bola Tinubu will have done 4 years. If Peter Obi wins,
I'm telling you, Lily, that Jared Tenebe, oh my God, I cannot wait for those people's downfall. I cannot wait.
Because of the unwritten arrangement of the power balance. Now, and that's why I will take you back.
They want pari passu, Abati and Shehu.
Peter Obi got his vote, and those who will say the Christian not in the North Central.
Oh, no, Nuga, that one.
Kogi Kwara, they were the ones who stood for Peter Obi.
And you saw his vote, and he got 1.4 million votes. You saw his vote and what he got in the southeast. That is his own turf, his region. 1.9 million votes. There are states where Peter Anambra State, for example, he won in all the local government areas. He won over 90% of the entire vote cast in the northeast. You look at the south, 1.2 million votes. But guess what is happening in the northeast? You couldn't get more than 315,000. Northwest, 350,000. And these are the issues. Appeal to the north. Do you think that telling them he will run for second term will serve?
The North is a very diverse place, and it's a very complex political territory. For me, I don't think the North is as difficult as people want to make people to believe. And people talk about this vote. I really don't rely on this data. Why? Because there are other public data that does not tally with the data announced by any. But let's leave that as it may be. But the fact is that the northern Nigeria that you see today, where comprised from Kaduna, Kano, Sokoto, and all that, his performance was very clear. Very clear. Even in Plateau, you saw what he did in Plateau. What we are saying is that we want an election that is free, that is fair, that is credible. There are a lot of irregularities that is still hanging on the IRFT today, that if you put them together, you will know that you will sympathize that these votes were totally stolen. Look, their report. Have you seen the Premium Times report? Have you seen the BBC report on how elections were stolen? Votes were stolen from Mr. Peter Obi. So at the end of the day, let's not talk about the North as if the North does not understand. The North is even more politically understanding than any other region of this country. Peter Obi has made an emphatic statement. He has made a public declaration that I want to just do one time so that I don't dig the balance of our arrangement.
So the question is that balance based on the figure and the appeal Peter Obi has. Do you think that the North will be willing to concede, or are they listening to Peter Obi? Are they going to be pleased?
I see them listening.
The votes are in the north,
there's no party today,
northwest and in the northeast.
There's no party today. There's no party today that is discussing about who are in the opposition, that who should run for the presidency, that Peter Obi is not topping the list. Even with survey, you can go and do your own private survey and consult it. See, the clear point today, everybody know, when it comes to public discussion today, Peter Obi has taken over and is in charge of the dynamics leading to 2027 election. It pains me today that we talk about North, we talk about South. In the last election, 44.5% was what Peter Obi got in the South, and he got 15.2% in the North. You are showing Kwankwaso result today. Kwankwaso got 1.something million in the entire country. They are not discussing that. It's not about the fact that somebody's from Southeast, somebody's from Northeast. It's that we should be looking at compassion. We should be looking at the capacity to have character, to be disciplined enough to manage our public resources. Because you can't have a situation where our public resources are misaligned, they are misallocated, and they are not directed to priority areas that would have helped the masses to grow. And that is his agenda. The agenda to come, to look at the resources that is available. You can't take decisions, remove fuel subsidy. You do rebasing of the public data we have about our economy, and yet you are not taking mitigating decisions that will help our economy to help the masses to grow.
I'm doing political numbers tonight,
okay.
and I'm putting those figures because those were the election figures, and I'm doing a bit of the breakdown. Let me show you what Bola Tinubu got, and I wish that we could put those figures side by side. In the same North Central, where Peter Obi got about 1.6 million votes right now, Peter Obi got, in the North Central, he got 1.4. But in the North Central, Tinubu matched him with more figures. Tinubu got 1.7 million votes in the North Central. And you look at it, where Peter Obi couldn't be able to stand up more than 300,000 votes, Tinubu got in the Northwest 2.6 million votes. In the Northeast, where Peter Obi got 300,000 votes, Tinubu got 1.1.
You see what this young guy is trying to do? And I think this is from the back. This is from the back end. There are people that are telling him what to do, right? So the whole idea about showcasing these numbers is to paint a picture, all right, for his paymasters, for T-Pain's paymasters. This is orchestrated. This is planned out, right? To give an idea, to give an image so that they can know what to work on. Because you and I have to know, and I'm sure we do already, that these people are working behind the scenes to find out how they can cheat the system. So putting out these numbers, creating an image, using language to make these externalities or Igbo people think, okay, you know, they use grammar now between themselves to the strategize. So they talk, show this number, let it be in the faces and the heads of people, let them do. That's what this guy is doing, a work that was sent to him, that was asked him to do. Because before he brought out these numbers again for the second time, he's saying, I want us to focus on the numbers for now. There's a reason why he's doing it. Nigerian politics, the more you look, the less you see. I'm telling you, these people, we have to be matching their psychology behind everything that they are doing. You see that training when you and I, this native intelligence, when we get, for those of us born in the village, had the opportunity to make something of ourselves, and this native intelligence now needs to come into play. All the Oyibo book when you read no go give am to you. Native intelligence and that voice when dey inside of you, na you take work with your third eye, that eye, extra eye. Now you take dey look them. This is very strategic right here when he's pulling out the numbers. When Ame was responding to him, Ame said he does not rely on these numbers because there are other numbers that contradict what these numbers are spewing, right? What they're showing to the people. I'm glad he said that. I'm going to see how he responds to him again with this. But I just want us to know, because we have to understand we're going into war in 2027. You cannot play the same game you played in 2023, play it again in 2027. It's not going to work. We need to use the inherent psychology that we have. We need to use it. We must beat these people in 2027. Let's continue.
185 million votes. But Tinubu was roundly defeated, beaten in Peter Obi's domain of Southeast. Tinubu got a paltry 127,000. That means he's very unpopular in the Southeast, although he has governors who are currently holding some stake in the South. But even as that, Tinubu and the APC were roundly defeated in the Southeast. So you look at this figure, and in the Southwest, where Peter Obi also got a lot of figure, Tinubu, that is Tinubu's domain. That is the second highest vote by region, geopolitical zone, that Tinubu got. 2.279 million votes. That's what Tinubu. If you look at all of this, you will see that Tinubu is more acceptable.
Teenagers are building businesses with AI, while the only AI you know is ChatGPT. Let's be real.
Pay attention to his choice of words. Pay attention. Pay attention to what you see.
More acceptable in the Northwest.
Now they hear.
In the North Central. And these are three critical regions.
He keeps saying that Tinubu is more acceptable in the Northwest, more acceptable in the Southwest. You know, that language is intentional. You and I know that Tinubu is not more acceptable in the Northwest or the Southwest, right? Because even though they rigged, because the numbers that came out, 46% of the Southwest voted for Tinubu, for Peter Obi, but we know that those numbers were more than that, right? Now, because the Southwest, especially in Lagos, is made up of people from different parts of the country, okay? So he's intentional about that. You and I know Tinubu is not popular anywhere, but with his Lagos alatenuje greedy buffoons, right? And the other Southwest regions, the governors that have now decamped to APC. Not one governor from the Southwest say, no, I will not eat from this forbidden fruit. Everybody put head for the same place. This is to show you how powerful their tribalism is. Let's continue.
Where the votes emerge from. If you look at the 10 top states, where the votes come from, you find them in these three regions.
Let me tell you one very clear fact. The 2023 election, there were dynamics that determined this course. Vote that came out from the Northeast and from the Northwest especially. Those confidence, those understanding are no longer there. The vote that came from the Northwest weren't really coming because Tinubu was the one on the ballot. There were decisions. They were clear decisions within the Northwest, reason why APC should have that vote. But I'm telling you, those decisions are no longer there. That's why you're hearing that the North is not happy with Tinubu. Tinubu has neglected the North. This you can't use this
Bam.
to now be able to judge what will happen in 2027.
Dr. CM, welcome.
Difference between what will happen in 2027 and what happened in 2023. Today, as we speak, more people are more enlightened, more people have come to the realization. You know, when you are contesting the election and you are contesting as somebody who is office, he must come with his scorecard. It is his record of performance that determines how much vote he's going to get.
Exactly.
What are the records? What is the level of human developmental index in this country today? You know, the data you have data in the public that does not reflect the performance.
Exactly, the tribalism is inside their blood.
So these are the challenges Tinubu will have going to the next election. So Tinubu, you are of the opinion that Tinubu has been rejected by the North, completely by the Nigerian masses.
Bam.
So these figures are not even when in FCT, you know, we talk full scale. And he lost in Lagos too. Yes, in full scale. So, and that has not changed because he hasn't done anything. Although it was a marginal loss to Peter Obi, with just a few thousands. I want to rely on the data because it's public about Peter Obi won there. And those data. But what we're saying is won in Lagos. He won in FCT. Going to the next election is not going to be the same thing.
Exactly.
That's why you found out that the struggle to try to give appointment, try to change things, try to see whether you can catch up. You can see even the chief of staff is holding meeting with Northern House of Rep who served with him and say, please allow him to go a second time. Don't remove him. Because
exactly, they are begging.
People are not happy.
Yes.
People being made more inroads in the north because he did badly. I'm from the northern Nigeria, don't forget. You maybe you see me because I speak Yoruba, you think I'm from Ogun State. I'm from northern Nigeria. Yeah. And we know as we speak today that the current
exactly
decisions of our people favors Peter Obi.
Sorry guys, for those of you who wondering why I keep pausing and talking, you know, this is a video that I think most of us have seen before. I'm just interjecting and talking because I want us to address certain issues. So to those whose senses are offended, I apologize. It's not meant to, it's not intentional, okay? So when it's, Mike, I want to address this comment. When it's southeast, it's Igbo's vote. In the middle belt and north, it is Christian vote. Can you imagine? Pay attention to the language. Mike, your head dey there. Thank you. Native intelligence at work. Don't play with village people. Native intelligence at work right now. And the north, it has to be about tribe and religion. I'm telling you. You see, every time it comes to the southeast, you say it's Igbo. They always term it. But it comes to other regions, they'll get another name for am. Omo, we need to be 100 steps ahead of them. Now we go teach them this propaganda. Oh my God. Hey. He's biased again. Yeah, Moses, welcome. He's always bringing up tribalism in his interviews. Every opportunity he gets, he will insert it. He and Abati, as educated as they are, the most bigoted, the more educated they are, the more bigoted they are. I've never seen such a tragedy before. I have never. Ha. Yeah, guys, please continue to double tap the screen to like. Please share, subscribe. Please double tap. Yeah, I will share the link with you in a minute. Let me create it right now. Let me continue with the video and then we'll...
You can decide to see anything, but I know what happened in the North Central. I know what happened in some part of the Northeast. You can see that Bauchi, people weren't even allowed to vote. The videos are in public. You know, so we are going to now challenge this other, all the illegal processes that was used, that was deployed in 2023 to undermine our voters, to undermine the outcome of the election. And we are going to now put up mechanisms in place that will be able to defend properly the popularity that Peter Obi has gotten and the acceptance that Peter Obi has. Is Peter Obi going to the PDP? No, the issue about PDP,
what kind of question is that?
APC or ADC and LP is about issue about people, parties looking for a credible candidate that can deliver the election for them in 2027. So when PDP is actually cutting Peter Obi, yes, of course, it's open. It's not a way. It is secret. This is an open secret. But we hear that Jonathan also is interested in it is Jonathan fundamental right to run. But you know today, what is there, the person that has the momentum, the person that has the public appeal, the person that people feel will be able to cut down the cost of governance. What we have today is a bogus or unnecessary expenditure that government is going into that does not help our people. You can't be buying private jet for 150 billion where we have extra 8 of it. You cannot be buying kitchen utensils. You can't be buying Cadillac for yourself. You cannot try to be buying all sorts of things that expand the cost of governance. You know, especially recurrent expenditure. But as of last year, our recurrent expenditure, performed 100%. But our capital expenditure was performing below 30%. So we have a challenge that there's no proper investment in our society. Right. We can't have a system where we have one of the best arable land in the world and we are not manufacturing. We can't have enough food for our people. Today, they have dropped the rice. They're telling the price of rice have dropped. But they're killing local farmers. They open the borders. So the rice can just come in. This is what we will not accept. And this is what I know that Peter will not accept. Right. He will invest in local economy. Right. And the economy will be booming enough to be able to sustain the Nigerian masses so that we will not be so dependent on
Peter, I'm a former IPAC chairman. Thank you so much indeed. And my regards to your namesake.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much indeed.
See, pay attention to their language. They say they're smart. They think that they are smart. Eh? Pay attention to their language. It's very important. We need to be able to, since now propaganda they won't sell, because they don't have anything to sell. It's propaganda they want to sell. Dr. CM, I've shared the link. Anyone else who wants to come in, please. Because we need to be ready for these people. Me, I'm tired of the way Nigeria is structured. I grew up, I was born into this rigged system already. I should be enjoying some of the oil, that money that comes from my region. I'm not enjoying it. Why? Because a greedy, bigoted group of people feel like that country belongs to them and they have a right to sell it to external people, have external people come in and take advantage. I am tired of it. Okay? So I don't know about you. Me, I'm tired. This is the reason why you get educated, so that you can set your people free. We need to destroy this tribalism. Anybody that wants to be practicing it in their region, that's their problem. For me, I'm for regionalism, so that people that are experts in bigotry can eat each other out while they are being bigoted by themselves. I'm done with all of this charade. We suffer too much. My grandfather did not enjoy Nigeria. My father not enjoy Nigeria. Matter of fact, they owe the man till he pay. If they not pay a retirement money till pay after how many years in civil service? Nah, I beg. Let me see. Let me catch up with you guys' comments. Dele Farrow to me is the only one that always counters. I'm telling you, only him. Only Dele Farrow to me. He's the only one that's very vocal. I don't see every other one. It's almost like they put cotton wool for their mouth. They cannot tell the truth because it's their brother. I've never seen a thing like that. Hey, God forbid though. But tribalism and bigotry will close your eyes so much so that when your brother is doing clear evil, you cannot speak. To fear, God forbid. Governors are being forced to defect and insinuating that Tinubu has won automatically and the people voting doesn't. Exactly. That's the narrative they want to push. Now psychology now. So that when they see all their governors, all of them running head first into APC that will destroy all of them, right? They will give up. That's their plan. That's the plot. We are smarter than that. Switching with another stupidity when it's cornered. Exactly. They never investigate anything, never visit any sites of anywhere where people are being treated badly. Dr. CM, welcome, Jare, my brother. Long time. How you dey?
Okay, I don't dey inside. Where's my volume? Are you hearing me?
I dey hear you clearly.
Okay. Now you are for the ask where you there. I'm all right, John. I dey, sha. I know they fit join your something. Only when you don't finish, maybe I'm unlucky. I know they there live. So when I go see I check YouTube, I go see say you don't come live. Finish, go. Sometimes 1 hour, sometimes I say now wow.
No, maybe you wetin you go do, you go, if you subscribe, you go subscribe again, click on notification. If you not click on notification, you no go know when I dey. Yeah, now na the trick. I don't know why now these days. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, welcome. Good to have you.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Thank you very much. You know, the thing is, how because I had I think whether a guy or Walele, his comment, it really moved me. You see, the thing is this. People of Nigerians, I don't know why. Somebody said after armed robbers in Nigeria and a Nigerian journalist.
I'm telling you, but they lie. Dr. CM, they lie.
It's after armed robbers, now our journalists. The real thing, now then they even help to perpetrate fraud.
Exactly.
You can ask questions. Look at the analysis. Show just a bandy figure. It's accepted here. It's accepted here. P2B won all the votes in the southeast. Igbo vote, all these things. I look at my lap.
Exactly.
In 1999, the southeast is calling Igbo vote. Gave Obasanjo 95%.
Protesters were angry just at how dirty they were.
Gave it to Yaradua 2007. Gave it to Jonathan 2011. 2015 they repeated it. That made Buhari to say, now we give him 5%, he go deal with us. And he dealt with the Southeast. That is by the way. 2019, they brought Fulani again. I think we voted. 2023, make we vote for at least for our own. Basically, when they cook food, don't serve everybody. Make he sit down and eat his own. He say they greedy. Is it possible? Is he good? Is he good? You know, that's why sometimes when people tell that, I shake my head and laugh. So when they give 80% to Obasanjo,
have you ever seen them?
So they Jonathan say without Igbo Southeast vote, now then give them block vote. That one a job. Yaradua came, we give them. I think we scores more vote in Igbo land than in the whole of Northeast where I come from. Atiku scores more votes in Anambra than in Adamawa State. People know they consider all those ones. Now, when we give that thing, when we give Atiku, give Yaradua, give Jonathan, give Obasanjo, when we say that same food, okay, Peter will make you fellow test them. They go say, hey, you see these people. You see? Now, when they lift that one apart, when they want to discuss, what is it called? North. Then go start to draw map from Benue State. On and north.
Exactly. Include Kogi. They will come include Kogi.
Yes, so okay, I agree. Peter go win for Plateau, he never win for North. Hey, Jesus Christ. More than 1 million votes. They reduce and to waiting their life, he never win for North. Okay. Peter go win for Nasarawa, he never win for North. But if they want job, they go say those places na North. Even for Kaduna. I remember when, before 2023 election, Doyo Kupe said he went to Kano State to go and see Kwakwansu. Because Doyo Kupe then, the late Doyo Kupe, God bless his soul, was the Director General of P2B's campaign. He said when he went there, he told Kwakwansu, he said, look, come and join P2B. Maybe you be the vice so that we do this thing. Kwakwansu said, no, P2B is a small politician now. He get clout past P2B. Saying don't become minister for defense, become senator. Even when P2B still there university or so, he said he there House of Reps in 1983. Then P2B never graduate for 1984. He said he has been a member House of Reps in Second Republic. I've been I think was even the deputy speaker before the Topo Shagari. I've been in House of Reps. I've been a senator. I've been a 2-time governor, and I've been a minister. Say Peter be just a governor. It's not okay. He said, do you people say, but you are a Fulani. How can a Fulani finish from Northwest, Katsina, Buhari 8 years? Another Fulani will take over from Kano. Kano and Katsina are just the neighboring states. He said, no, it don't mean anything. Anybody say no. Okay. You see, that's why sometimes let things play out. Do you know that in the whole called North, people beat Kwakwanso, even in the North?
Of course. Na only Kano na Kwakwanso fit win na.
Only Kano.
President of Kano.
To come and beat you in Plateau, then go say, for that one, no, Plateau no go be North now. They no go agree, say Plateau na North. Then go time and na Christian vote. But not from the North. You see, the thing is that James Hadley just wrote a book, said the guilty are afraid. Everybody knows that. Better than that was why Bayo Adeban just said, if they fail to elect Peter Obi, say bye-bye to Nigeria, or Nigeria is gone. And the man is no there, but he said this. So all this wayo then they play, they do all this, they know it. The only man now available, I don't know about tomorrow, but on balance, now is Peter Obi. Without him, Nigeria is not going anywhere. All these ones where they talk, they don't. When he said 4 years, 4 years is even, will it take you, how many years will it take you to stop oil theft? How many years will it take you to go to a Papa Wharf and say, this is what you want, tell them this is this. Within 2 months, it takes effect. Will it take you 4 years? How many years will it take to sort out an NPC? Simple. How many years will it take to do? And before you know it, money will just be coming nyafu. You don't need to borrow. All these ones, you don't need to borrow. Tinubu is just stealing Nigeria dry, blind, or the way they say. Do you know why? He said he removed all his subsidy. Where the subsidy now, he said they give unto state. Then why are you borrowing money again? If the one from subsidy, now they give state, because that one from subsidy is not borrowed. It's just that before, federal government, if you are selling something for 100 naira, maybe something should be 100 naira, and you are selling it to the public for 50 naira, it means the government is putting the other 50. Now you want the public to put the entire 100. So we are now paying for the entire 100 naira, and you are still keeping 50, then using 50. So those ones, it's like our money is going back to ourselves, no borrowing. Now those ones we are borrowing, those billions of dollars, what are you doing with it? That one a subsidy again. You see, Nigeria should use sense. This is not small. You've removed subsidy. Yes, we agree. Subsidy means you don't come out your hand. Now they pay everything now. So from what we paid, you take out of it and give to states. Fair enough. The ones we are borrowing from abroad, who are you giving it to now? Nigerians should be wise. They should ask questions. This man is just criminally minded, just stealing. But we don't know where the money is being going to now, because it's only when he leaves. That's why they are panicking. Stealing money for nothing. They are not using it to do anything. Since he came in every 2 months, they borrow money. Yet, inflation is at the highest you can ever think of in Nigeria. I don't know what they are talking about, but as far as I know, if any arrangement that does not involve Peter being the president, that one is just dead on arrival. Whether I don't care, all these ones, like the deal is to make sure that Peter Obi no get the platform under which we will contest. It's a waste of time. Although that one don't fall flat. Peter Obi will be on the ballot, but everything will be a guarded secret. There's no two way about it. I wish next year is 2027 so that this government will just get out immediately, because the suffering is too much.
It's too much.
One, he's incompetent.
Hey, good.
No plan. You know, there is a difference. I keep the example I always give is that I've seen people, they couldn't get a job. You say why? He say whenever I go for interview, I'm terrible. I'm terrible with interview. I will start panicking. And the type of question they ask, sometimes I forget, or if I'm explaining, I don't know whether I'm so panicking. Now you tell the person, forget about interview. This is your appointment paper, come and start work. And yet the person is making mess. It means he doesn't know it. Tinubu, forget about how you rig yourself in. People don't forget. People are we can't even remember all those things. Now show us what we are capable of.
You know fit kaput.
No plan. And I use the mouth talk. Say if I don't give you electricity, don't vote for me second
exactly.
Case closed. Case closed. You see that statement, then you come put spin. By the time Daniel Buala ran on mockery, the minister for obedience is Daniel Buala. Then the minister for P2B affairs is Reno Mokri. By the time they will come out to come and tell you what Tinubu said and how he go say in the AI or all these things, you will shake head. You see, the greatest mistake of history is to allow this man to get close to the seat of power. He knew nothing.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing. Dull. Zero.
Take 100 years. You don't know what to do.
Look at him now. He say, I did not attend primary or secondary school. My university certificate was stolen by unknown soldiers. How? The person wey no attend primary or secondary school take get university certificate. Now wetin Tinubu tell INEC be that? Now wetin he tell INEC be that? And then 346 million US arm deals with Nigeria. It sparks allegation of Tinubu drug file cover-up because they suppose release am since. They suppose release am. Then Tinubu file again. They say they no dey release am again. The lawyers for America dey follow them, dey drag. They say no, you must release am September 1st. I sure say because Trump is a transactional man. Trump say you as a Tinubu, when they say Tinubu people, they say this man like money and he like deals. Now he go meet them with arms deal. They sell 346 million for soldiers when they know they take care of. They 300. Are you sure the weapons is buying is for the soldiers? They thought they want to release prisoners to come vote. This is how desperate they have gotten because they see the handwriting on the wall that Nigeria is coming to beat them black and blue.
Do you know what will happen? Inside a prison, for prison, the millions of votes wey go dey comot there, you go shout. When they go declare, say one Kuje prison, one prison where they Gbomosho, one prison where they here, just they release, you go say, hey, this na prison. Anyway, the thing is that let's not be fun. Let's not make the problem. It's really massive and compounding. The thing is that
CM, you like my show? Have you liked? The likes are very low. Have you people like? Double tap. When you double tap your screen, you go like. Yeah, that's how you like. If you have not like double tap. We have Professor CM, Dr. CM.
Which technology be this? Because me say if I dey look for
or click on the three. If you see 3 dots for the side, click on that 3 dots. It go show you, go give you option.
I don't see
the okay, just double tap the screen.
I don't double tap.
You don't like that.
Okay.
Go ahead, sir. May others double tap because you dey give us correct submission for here. Go ahead.
Which software be this? This not StreamYard?
No, this is Streamlabs. This is another one. It's a different streaming platform.
Like say I don't die analog.
Not different.
Where I come there on this one? Yesterday this one come out. I don't know.
Dr. CM, I don't lule for your hand, though.
I don't make you.
I don't lule for your hand.
Which one be Stream?
No, this one is Streamlab. It's different. It's a different type of app. Not be yesterday it come out. Yeah, for StreamYard, because na the free one that they use for StreamYard. I used to pay for StreamYard, but I was spending so much money every year, so I cut it off. Right? So I just use the free app. So I've run out. So they give you a certain number of hours, right? So I run out of those hours. So this is what's left for me now. So so we go manage them. If you look analog.
Like how many guests if it accommodate?
This one, only one.
Okay.
Yeah, StreamYard, they accommodate 6. StreamYard is more.
No, StreamYard na 10, I think.
No, StreamYard, if you pay, na 10. Yes.
Okay, the other one is.
Yes,
Anyway,
if you pay.
I know how did they talk for Nigeria? If NEPA take light, you open doors, say, no be me alone. You go just, don't be only me, no. Because I'm used to stream this thing.
Yeah.
So, the thing is, they all know what is about to come. And the mistake, let me also say this, because sometimes people are being taken, they feel that...
Hey, Obi, welcome. Greetings to everybody in the house. Welcome, my sister. Sorry, make a shout out to my sister for inside. Obi, welcome. Moses, welcome. Go ahead, Dr. Sia.
So they feel that people don't know. Whenever they want to talk, they say the North. The North.
Exactly.
I keep saying that it is in the interest of the North for people to be president, not even the Southeast. It is in the interest of the North for people to be president.
Exactly. Exactly. It is in their own best interest. It's not even in the interest of the Southeast or the South. It is for the North.
It is in their own. It is them the people they came to rescue, because his own rescue is not that it's going to be important for. Now then they export agricultural product, farmers to become millionaires overnight. They will see it. They will be exporting food, cash crops from the North. Anything they cultivate, people will say bring it to the with export. So from consumption to production means that whatever, even it will even make people in the South and the South lazy, that you can be paying attention to agriculture again, because if we use the North as the basis and they become millionaires. It is in their interest. Yes, it is in their interest that Peter Obi should be president, because he's coming to rescue them. What Buhari couldn't do for them, Yaradua them. This is a man telling you the advantage in your place. Say this is what should be done. It's not even, so all this is the same production. Is it from the South? It's from the North. So it is in their interest, and then people will say, who will be acceptable to the North is no longer the North of Ahmadu Bello. In those days, North. They talk of North as if it's one big stone. It's a lie. After all, the North they are talking about now, they've seen road, most of them. It's only their politicians are clutching straw just to make sure they are relevant by trying to pump bad words into them. But people have seen. Do you know, the other day I was listening to Kito Vintevi. He said he went to Indonesia. The most populous Muslim country is Indonesia. He said he went with 11 Muslims from the north. Maybe all this Dr. Tanku Yunusa or some other. He said they thought they stayed there for 1 week, probably on Peter Obi's bill. No single almajiri, beggar, and these are Muslims. You see, these are Muslims. Just to tell them that, look, that is your people that are your problem. These people, look, all it takes is to open their eyes and tell them, let people come and show them the opportunity that maybe Tambuwal, all these Kwakwanso, won't show them. They just be talking about religion, terrorism. Do this, go and really do suicide bombing. It doesn't work. In Indonesia, the Muslims there, they are a highly industrialized country. Highly industrialized. If you go to the north, they will teach them in Islam, maybe you don't need to work, a woman should be in Buddha, stay at home, all this. But you go to Indonesia, these are Muslims. They do 24-hour shift in the factory line, not even in the hospital. Factory line work, everybody standing up, wear t-shirts and trainers, gym, doing factory line work. They saw it in Indonesia. So why can't they not be like that? Than all this idea of whoever comes, they will start to look at religion. It's because of these religious policies, they've used it, to blindfold the North. That's why poverty is endemic. Everything, when they come, they only tell them, you don't have to vote for a Christian or you don't have to vote for a Satan. And then they use this, their bogus, this bogey of, you don't trust them. You trust, who trust? What do they understand by trust? the North don't trust P2B. When I hear this and I just shake my head. You see, people want to keep their people perpetually in darkness. I've never seen these wicked politicians from the North. They are so evil that they want to keep their people in perpetual darkness. This person, no, you don't trust them. You have to trust who? Trust criminals. P2B's life is an open book. If you want to know about it, you go and read about it. Go and investigate him. Go and verify whatever he says. Than not to come and then say this or that. It's even a shame to hear that somebody like Tinubu is a president. A criminal like that is a president. It's a shame. Nothing good. Nigeria can never see light until that man get out. Nigeria can never see light. All this one is the top Brazil. Now you the Joe checking drug deal. Go to where is it called? St. Lucia. What in St. Lucia get? Go there, spend 1 week just within yacht so that they go know whether the drug deal they move.
Exactly. That's why he's going to Brazil now. He said he will stop by Dubai. Stop by. Nah, lie. He's going there to go and do this thing.
Now in business, if they go look after, I don't know all these things. The money you borrow, you steal. What are they doing? Back nepotism of the worst kind. Eh? I thought since Buhari will no go school, they practice. The man took it to, you see that sometimes I feel ashamed. Anyway, P2B can never try this. Nobody will even support it. He won't, it's not in our blood. He can't try it. To go and be importing every Igbo man in power, everybody come and they don't. Make it level playing field. Go for the best. Equal begging, everybody. You don't need it. We believe in competition than to go and bring back Nepal everywhere, every corner. Go put Europe, every corner. It's a shame. Very terrible shame. Every corner. Just the pack, then remove this, remove. If we are waiting for when they will remove INEC chairman, we lose the Yoruba man to replace this one. What will it be? Tinubu, you are not educated. No clear certificate. No school. In Papa, nobody know. In Mama, nobody know. Where I come from, it's in question. How old is he? Oh, you can't even talk about that. The Chicago you claim, your name no there. Eh? You went to which secondary school? Nothing. You can't show. No. But by the way, let me even ask this question. You know, they said the presidential term of office is 4 years. When you finish the first term, which is 4 years, if you want to go for the second one, you apply again, isn't it?
Yeah.
Which means you submit another application through your party to INEC, isn't it?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, no, that's what it should be. So because which certificate you go attach this time?
You know here wetin I just read just now. He say he no go primary school, he no go secondary school, and then in university certificate unknown soldiers confirm.
So the one.
Na wetin tell INEC be that
Okay. No, it's okay. But INEC said this one. No, it's okay, no problem. So the certificate, this is the form where you fill. They said when you finish, put your certificate with the stapler, attach. It should go to it. So if you don't have anything to attach, it means it's as empty now, they no go content. That is the meaning. Because others no go attach their own, submit. You say your own unknown soldier. Maybe you go bring affidavit. So that one where Chicago State, this man said, unknown soldier. Which time unknown soldier taken? Hey. Oh, in certificate, where you get from Chicago? Unknown soldier. Okay. It's okay. Unknown soldier still the original. So Chicago, which year you graduate from Chicago? And with what name? Yes.
You say unknown soldier collect am, so you no get. So where the Chicago University, why can't they hide? They say please don't release the result. It will do serious damage to me. You remember that one?
No. Yes, but if he say the university where you go, an unknown soldier collect Stephen certificate. Well, it's unfortunate since it's unknown, nobody can know. But that certificate, which university issued it? Maybe in the University of Chicago, it will be this time, not the Chicago State again. So, okay, which university? So let we go ask them now, or go those people, tell them, make them give you affidavit, or even if it's what is it called, to whom it may concern. This is to certify that so person was graduated from this in the year this. The details are on our file is student number this. You read the following courses and passed and this, and with it we can trace the transcript and the attach. They make him get that kind of one and go submit to INEC. It's not enough to tell INEC, say somebody steal your certificate. Okay, sorry about that. Then go to the university, tell them to give you at least a note to show that you came up. Hey, Nigeria has descended.
Descended? Nigeria ti lule. Talk, he don't lule.
He don't lule. Well. Which one? Oh, you know. So now, on no soldier come in house. So they look for waiting them go thief.
Yes, now. Na certificate.
If they say, that time why I put you get when some of my house burnt. Then a burn certificate. So unknown soldier came to your house upon all the trinkets and gold where they there, you know fit.
Now the certificate now day after.
Now certificate they carry. What did they go take and do now? Carry Chicago State certificate. Okay, in fact, it could make them ask, you see, only that instead. Maybe it will say they do debate, they ask them, okay, that certificate, waiting there inside the certificate, waiting which course? Which course there inside the certificate?
He was top of the VC list in accounting, in counting money. Nigeria, they don't do a strong thing for that country.
When some countries are making progress, people may think that it just happened. No, success doesn't just come like a stroke of luck. Luck is different, success is different. You have to work hard. It's a process. And it takes time. Even if it's 1 year or 6 months, that is still time. Even if it's 1 month, it's still time. You don't just wake up and then all of a sudden. So you know, okay, well, let me just, because whatever we are saying here is not official. Let's know the certificate is going to solve. You know, I ask that question, say, look, when the time comes, which certificate will you submit to INEC to show? Which certificate to register for this second one? Because the other one, they said it don't late. Technicalities, time don't pass to entertain all this for suit. Or all the affidavit, the deposition article did at Chicago State University to show that the certificate they submitted is not, it did not come from Chicago State University. So, because of that, everything was waived, thinking that the man knows what he's going to do. 2 years, he brought Nigeria. Hey. This thing is funny, but you know funny. You know funny. Under Tinubu, now I hear say solar light, one pole, na 200 and something million naira. What did they say for different no, it's their budget, man. You see, that's why when people will be saying, I will approve what we are going to steal. That is the meaning. Because people will be under him. We do the budget, send to the Senate. Oh yeah, they on a vet and bring back so that we sign it into law. When you now go and pad it, remember the copy where you give on, he has his own copy. When he come back, you have to go through line by line. only to discover that they call the electric pole for solar light, 250 something million for one. People go just take phone, say make them go Wuse market, go ask people where they sell it. So how much is solar light? Maybe 100,000 for one. Electric pole, the pole where you go take put them, how many thousand? Maybe 10,000, 5,000, or any amount. Now you they write 200 and something million. He won't approve it. When you go there, you go just write and maybe so amount approved. See so receipt from Wuse market in Abuja or Gariki market or Alaba International Market in Lagos. That's all. Then somebody they write 250. So under Tinubu, that's how they are stealing money. And later they will go and do. In fact, this man is this entire Jare. If they pay me, say he will reach next year before they will begin talk of removing him. Now the North should not know the mistake they've made because of tribalism and religion. Instead of you to allow people to help, look at the poverty. Look at the poverty in the North and the Southwest, where they are shouting a being power. A being power. Tinubu came to see his people in Lagos. They go line up, they tell him a being power, a being power. Why? Why? Ordinarily, it shouldn't be like that. So now we're there now.
Yeah.
It's a shame.
It's a shame. That's where he has gotten us to. This is where he has decided to bring us to. You understand? Yeah. So now we go use our. Now let me say everybody needs to be paying attention now to their use of language. It's very important. The use of language. Pay attention to what their journalists are doing. Don't just take it like that. Look at it. Turn her upside down. Look her. Understand why they are bringing numbers. Understand why they're using specific types of phrasing. Okay, the words that they are using, it all matters, because remember, they are not marketing to you. They are trying to get another evaluation, proper evaluation from their paymasters, from their guys outside of the shows. So pay attention to what they are saying. Their wording is not for the typical Nigerian. It's not for the average Nigerian. That's why some Nigerians get confused. So why are they saying this? Why would they say this? Why do they know? It is not for you. Their wording is for those outside that they are banking on to come and help them rig. That is what their plan is. So we need to be very careful. This time around, we need to now we they get the propaganda now, but we need to level up even more. May they meet us for that place of propaganda. Since everybody wants to craze, let's become propaganda experts. Okay? Towards APC, because we are going into war. Don't think this is a joke. We are going to war. So now who sabi the propaganda pass? And when I say propaganda for us, it is the truth for us. It is not the way they use their propaganda. They run from the truth. It is the truth and the facts that we have that we will use to battle with them. Then we'll take win. So we need to be 100 steps ahead. I know they take all these journalists, I know they take their words casually again.
Now to condition your mind so that you could say, hey, ahead of time. That's why they are bringing all these things.
Exactly.
So it's acceptable in the Northwest. P2B is not acceptable.
Thank you.
Which one be statistic? Now you they read all these things. Okay. The question some people know they ask that in all these things, why they according to catch on when you tell and say Tinubu na master strategy, you say forget about all those acrobatics. Why no win cleanly? Why must they go and switch off IREF before they go announce results for midnight when you know you're a master strategy? The man doesn't know anything, Jare. Forget about it. Today, that's why that is really, if there is a man, which means he has got no plan.
None.
Nothing. Yes, man. What is holding you? You have the majority, governor. You have the majority, House of Reps. You have the majority in the Senate. No opposition. Release the thing where you want to make Nigeria better. He doesn't know. The man doesn't know anything. In fact, nepotism of the worst kind. If to say nepotism, if you look for people where sabi the thing, no way. No package, full every department. Everybody got the draw salary. They don't even tell us, say, look, we haven't achieved anything. Electricity, you're on your own. Nobody talking about that. Do you know that they are borrowing another money for the east, the coastal road? Hey, that coastal road.
Now, not be out of third mainland bridge. You never talk about third mainland.
I don't hear say third mainland something. That one another thing. To renovate, to refurbish Mutala Airport. Hey, how many billion naira? 700 to refurbish you.
Yeah, now go here now. People when they pack, they don't they package, they don't they decide what they want to. They collect money YOLO because they need that money to bribe. In case they need that money to pay some of their foreign people when they can't help them, because no this and no peace. They are engaging the help of their Oyibo people to come and help them. I'm telling you, take this to the bank. All that money when they collect na SPV so that they go fee this election 2027. They know say they Tinubu know say he don't lose. They are in panic mode right now. I'm telling you, take it. They are panicking because the handwriting is on the wall. The North has rejected Tinubu wholeheartedly. They are already dancing on top of his banner when they share. They dance on top of him. They don't want him. They have come out outrightly and they were trying to now say, oh, it's the North versus the South. No, it's not. It is you people and them. We not there among who go. Not sure. We not there. We not involved, right? So that's what. So they know this. They know this. That's why they are panicking and they are engaging everybody that they want to. They're engaging everybody they can. This man na lie. After Brazil, they go France. Let's don't kid yourselves. You go France, go collect information and know how exactly. Not to recharge in battery and also to collect more strategy on wetin you need to do for 2027 because they themselves, as much as he has all the governors, the campaign and all of them coming out and throwing their cap, those state governor now no dey work again. You know now every day go come out Tinubu is the best thing since ice cream every day as if they dey whine am like dog baby. That one no get work again. So even the Edo State governor knows that he cannot do. There's only so much he can do in that state. He himself he knows.
That man, so somebody did this thing. Said total vote cast in presidential election in Edo State. You never reach the 900 and highest was 900 and something thousand. Even including the last one. Now people have done they promise 2.5 million votes.
Oh.
It's a lot of clowns. Anyway, well, life begets like. That's why I put on there, but it's a shame, to be honest. How can we be talking? How can we be talking? How can we be talking of serious issue of governance and somebody like Tinubu?
Clueless.
They say Jonathan they clueless. This one self no get eye. No be say he no get clueless. This one no get eye. And they wait now when he go release in this thing. They say after no be 1 year, 2 years. It's gone. Halfway through his 4-year term. Nothing.
Telling you.
Right.
These people. No. No. Okonjo-Iweala she's working for the globalists now. What do you expect her to come and say? The woman is working for the globalists. Now people when they pay her, she dey work for. So
maybe Tinubu want borrow money. So.
Exactly. And I they go send. You know, say she be Nigerian.
So when they hear him voice, it's okay. Let them give her money. But it's not that borrowing. If I know now, the ones where you don't borrow before, waiting it don't take and do. That is the thing.
That's what they are not asking. They keep borrowing. This is to tell you that they don't have your interest at heart. They keep borrowing you people money so that you will be enslaved forever. That is the trick. That is what these dumb African leaders don't understand. And you have the dumbest of them all in Nigeria. He keeps borrowing because he wants your children's children. It will take a Peter Obi that is pragmatic to pull us out of that rubbish that this man has sunk us into. And everybody needs to work hard at it. Everybody will need to go back to farming and be doing trade. I'm telling you, be selling markets so that the economy will grow. I beg.
It's a terrible shame. It's a terrible shame. Total vote cast in Edo presidential election about 900,000 maximum. Now people they promised now they promised 2.5 million votes. Anyway, the thing about it is that
2.5 million from where you want to collect her from now? That be the question they will answer. From a village, I be where. Because every two days, now they come out. Tinubu is going to on that day, everybody, all the governors, not only one vote they get to. Everybody crazy. Everything and a rig and buy. So either the government people when they go send go buy, or the people when they there, everybody is ready now. Now who snatch pass now we they do now, since that's where we have gone to. Honestly, yeah, exactly. SMEs, everybody needs to go into SME now. Once people be enter, if na akara you sabi say enter inside, buns enter inside. If na fry yam do enter. And this is the least business I'm talking about now. You carry your business so that you can grow your economy. And when I say go back to your goddamn villages and build these businesses. Leave Lagos alone and Abuja.
No, that one is part of that was part of the propaganda against Tinubu, against P2B. Because they said, you go do this because he has to open Calabar Warri Seaport near Port Harcourt. Every seaport go open so that people will compete. That is the only way he has to do it. You know, sometimes in this there's a business model P2B proposed. He said you don't do that. He said if you assemble 100 people, say doing petty business, you give them 1 million. There is a chance that about 40 of them, or even 50, may squander their own, or maybe 60. But that 40 that succeeded will triple the money you've lost from those 60. They will not be employers of labor in the next 2 years, 3 years. That's how to do it. It's a business model. Everybody cannot just be rushing for government contract in Abuja, you know. No SME in Nigeria. Nobody is producing anything. Everybody is just consuming. They borrow money, they share, they borrow money. Meanwhile, I don't know. What is the latest on Akpabio? She is still there. I don't know. You know, say, the man never talk. Even in PA, never disabuse our mind. Whether, I don't know, but somehow, whether I have done in there also, I don't know. Nobody should quote me. Don't quote me. Just the random thought. Whether they have done, you know, I don't know where it is. So that one, another thing again. See, this government of crooks, you can never understand them. Government of crooks. All they're after is what can they eat? How can they run Nigeria aground, which they've succeeded? Suddenly, Nigeria. So, do we no longer say crude oil when we are borrowing all these things? No, it's true because later. So, does it mean we know they say crude oil again? God. We borrow money like people when don't get anything. Yes, so we know they make income from crude oil.
They don't drink all the crude oil. They don't carry all the crude oil go Malta. It's now officially T-Pain's crude oil. What do you mean, Nigeria? It's now officially T-Pain's own. People when they carry the oil go mortar, they sell back to you people. Now you they talk about they sell fake substandard oil back to now. See Ajaokuta still. When they try to, I think they don't rename herself to another name. I don't know, but now still Ajaokuta still. You know them to think about revamping. They don't even have the brains. Most of these people don't have the brains. They don't have the wherewithal. Look at the Calabar Coastal Freeway that they say they are building. The place has deep gullies all around, no walkways, nothing. These people are clueless. You have clueless people running the show. You have the worst of you, Dr. CM. The worst. You don't know anything. The worst of you running things. You just say they go get vision. They don't have cult members, cultist people. You want them to, when they don't sacrifice their brain at the altar of money. What are you talking about? These people they don't have any vision for you and I. They don't care about the country. As long as their pocket is okay, it concern them, concern you. They don't care. Look at the other one drinking himself to oblivion. Using old whiskey to drink himself away. All in body na patch, discolored everywhere. Those are the people you want them to have a vision for you. They don't care about you. Their children are even living off of the wealth of the country. I mean, I beg. These people don't care. They are not interested. Crude oil for loans. Yeah. They say Akpabio is in a bad shape in a private hospital in London.
Mm-hmm. I talk and say that they have done.
Allegedly, this small YouTube when they manage, they shout, they vent.
Have done, no, na like 50.
No, not be you. Now become me talk am, so I need to talk down.
Okay. Allegedly, they have done.
Exactly.
Whether it go done or it no go done. Yeah, no, that one is not for me. But as far as my intelligence, they tell me they have done. Make I just keep it like that. Akpabio there somewhere have done.
Exactly.
Because if you go restaurant, they say how do you want your meat? How do you want your steak? The steak that they call it here STEAK. How do you want your they roast them for you, or maybe the barbecue? You say half done. say you want half done. And then go do and half done and give you. So Akpabio there half done. You see, this world, nobody get this world. Nobody get this world. Eh? Nobody. When I see Akpabio the waka, I see the waka. I shake head. Now, so if I climb Natasha, if at all, now I look and I say, look, nobody accounts for the money coming out of it. Electricity, no day. Nobody accounts for the money coming out of it. Electricity, no day. Bad road everywhere.
Yep.
So which one, man? Education, no way.
Yep.
And they promise people of St. Lucia scholarship.
Kene, you say my photo might be at Abuja airport. Which one they use? Now the one when I take fine where I beg go. Let me know which photo they get for Abuja airport. Abi
you say let's say Akpabio and the
son don't have access to him allegedly.
I tell you, say I have done. I don't tell them they talk. Me where use have done. You think say me self get intelligence. Man, they have done. Or maybe if Natasha visit her now, maybe it go well. But I don't know.
Natasha, you get her revenge. Make Natasha not visit her, make he let the work finish first, or make it go. Maybe make it go, because if he go hasten it actually. He go hasten the process. The food go quick down.
Sometimes psychology, they work for medicine. That's why they say clinical psychologists. If they know, they say they get the kind of music where you go they like, you could just they play and you could they bring them back to life.
Exactly.
No. Whether na one kind Natasha, where they call her a touch for hand. You don't know. You don't know, because anything that can bring person back to life, you don't care. So, but if the man where they have done since it don't pass 1 week now, where we they hear it don't pass 1 week.
It don't pass now. So, yeah.
It don't pass. Well, it don't pass well. But where they cook something, they can't they have done after 1 week. Only God know. So for me,
Michael say Senator Natasha people, the Ibira people don't send Akpabio one chance prayers. All in favor say yay. Yay. Oh my God, I love it.
But you know, but all this one where they read there when they even they talk sometimes. What in the surprise me for this Akpabio case, we say you are the Senate president. Which one concern you with all those? See which one? Which one concern you? They go committee, they do this, they do. Akpabio for where you know sometimes. So Akpabio touched Natasha's poisoned hand. Anyway, and then me I know they, but from my intelligence, Akpabio they have done. Whether I go later come they done, it's not for me to say. Not be me. So you see, so that is the issue. These are the people who say Obi no sabi, Obi can't do anything, Obi can do. Or maybe this Tinubu na make anyway where Akpabio Tinubu na France, Tinubu they go for your own steroids.
Yes, now.
Akpabio Conde UK. Okay. I wish I did London. The person for knows around, go know where he is. I'm not going because of him enter London. It's not worth it.
God.
It's not worth it. Go know where they want there. And they know these people then they don't issue, they don't care, say nobody should come in.
Now. Because they know now. So they won't allow, you know what I mean? They won't allow. They'll go, yeah, exactly. They're not going to want to make anybody they close. Of course, we know how they play these things now. Not be these people. They won't because they know, and they go don't give them instructions. You understand? So they're not going to allow a lot of Nigerians to not have access.
They're going to ask you, say how you take notes, say it's an admission to this hospital. That one, another query where you guys, how you know say the man is on admission in this hospital.
Exactly.
Because I know that kind of thing. I could just go, is there somewhere now, one executive suit.
Chill, of course, with newspaper, with toothpick for maths. Like boo-boo.
Go they pray. All those private that the GO where is sabi. So the phone go they walk now.
And the imams, they will come they pray. They take turns, they pray, make it live long.
It's true. Before you know, and now then go. You know, Nigeria there has a way of quieting. Before you know, then go bring one AI generated impression. So see, Akpabio went for interparliamentary union.
Exactly.
For Stockholm, he finished there. If they go this thing, he just busy is going to defend the Nigeria. He want to present a paper.
Bam. They go look for lie. You trust these people?
Yes, no. He said, but he said it's not well. He said no. He said that one was just jet lag. So he traveled to Switzerland.
They will say that fake news. They will first say that fake news.
He said he traveled to Switzerland, but he just had jet lag and then stayed over and then relaxed, consulted with his associates. then discussed with, he had an appointment with the British House of Commons. Then one of their they were schoolmates. They just touched. And then after that, it's going to, there's no nothing. Forget. No, this will be, before you know, then go say no obedient.
Now.
say no obedient. Forget about internet. They're just talking. He said P2B should caution his followers. That's not then go bring that. Let him caution his followers.
I'm telling you, as if Peter Obi even know as we take gather. I don't understand. As I dey now, I don't know Peter Obi no know me. Me just dey push, make better thing come Nigeria. Then Peter Obi will come tell me, say, I'm cautioning you. I go say, turn that one fire you, Peter Obi. I will not carry and go that side though. Now, me to say you be better. Caution who? Who you want to caution? That's what they always say. They're always looking for a way to pin it on Peter Obi. They don't know, say the man does not even have a clue of how this thing is moving for him. He has no clue, has no hand in it.
I don't mind them. They know the truth. It's only that everybody wants to pretend as if they don't know. Oh, Akpabio, they have done. Everybody with that one, no.
They say you get chapel. Chapel of demons.
The build chapel, saying they show Natasha. Show and say this. So all of them, they've got chapel inside house. The one that GO, they come pray. Do you know, do you know why I long for people this leadership? I want Nigerians to just to witness, even if it's 1 year or two, that somebody who is honest can be president and be telling you exactly, not interested in stealing money. They will see how the budget people will go pass.
Exactly.
That's why I said that. That's why I said I will approve I will sign what we are going to steal. Because when you don't pardon and bring and come and look at, you can say, no, this is not it. Okay, how much? He said the satellite, what is it called? Solar parks, solar light, one pole will cost 222. You can just phone who say, Shona Abuja, you go there, hey, say, make them check Sabon Gerikano. Tell somebody, please, go to Sabon Gerikano, bring one of the sellers. Say, how much? Say this. He say, hey, it's in Sabon Gerina. Is it not what you buy locally? Before you know, people will be using innocent car as official car. Everything don't end. That's what they know. The man is coming to, to expose Nigerians that, look, a leader is not supposed to be, ostentatious, the way they say it. You don't just be feeding fat on people's money. There are things to start. I put it in education, I put it in schools. Was it not person telling somebody, he said, when he was in Anambra, they want to give money to schools from UNESCO. He said, you are the UNESCO. This is the federal government. This is the state government. This is the local government, and then this is the school. He said he will only sign when he moved from UNESCO direct to the school. He said the more checkpoint you have, the lesser the money. The more checkpoint, you move it from federal to state, from state to local government, from local government, before you get to the school headmaster, he said no. He said they won't sign until the team moves direct from UNESCO straight to the school that need it. Then they will monitor it, how they use it. Forget all these ones. After Akpabio, what were they doing? Look at Wike. That one, another clan. Wike said, when I was a student, I was using Mercedes under Faculty of Education, Political Science Education. Now he's studying for first degree.
Well, Chidi Odikalu has been going in on that. They drag Wike like a better pass my neighbor generator. He said when he can't breathe, there was a picture that came out of Wike when he was, I think maybe in university or so. He said he can't say now when Wike they drive Mercedes Benz. Be this. Chidi Odikalu won't finish. He hold Wike neck. He dey drag Wike like I better pass my neighbor generator. Hey.
So, yes, now Wike saying that he said my father was general manager of so many companies. Wike father. There's somebody saying na sandals in the wear then for Faculty of Education, River State University. Now there you go. See Wike. Nigeria don't suffer.
I'm telling you.
People like Wike now, they are people where they go, they look.
Yes, nah.
And if you see Wike, they talk. People say, character. Somebody don't have character.
And the way they talk, speech go, they pour everywhere.
Everywhere. That's why they're far from the journalists. They never near each other. So just talk. He said, character. I can't stand it. I say, look at Wike, where they talk character. See Wike. See, we can wear the talk character. I shake it. Anyway, one thing is that is their league. Is the league. See, Tinubu now, no certificate. Yes, now, no, Tinubu no get certificate of any institution. Make sure, make we see now. You no get certificate. That is one. Then, see, where we get there. Akpabio didn't even buy form to be a senator, yet he became Senate president. Yes, Akpabio didn't buy form. He was buying form for president to be president of Nigeria. He did not buy form, nomination form to come back to Senate. Yet they bring him in, make him Senate president. Now he they have done. Well, everything na God handy there, sha. Everything na God handy there. I don't know, but if he survive this, whether I go continue with this Natasha case, me, I don't know. You know, I just speculate. I don't know whether I go continue with that case or he go say the friendly fire now made them bury everything, all case withdrawn from court, then go behind the door, do what they want to do, you know, solve the matter. I don't know, but me, I don't understand though. That is the thing. Anyway, Omoye,
thank you very much. Yes.
No, not to worry.
Yeah, I go even the wrap around now.
There are things I want to go and offload, and then I have to repack.
Okay.
No problem. But at least, like you said, when Shehu Kimbaloye begin give this kind interview, where then they use words to, you know, want to confuse people. They are Tinubu master strategist. They endorse the North. We do this. Who we North is even more fractured than the South.
Oh yeah.
North is no more North of Ahmadu Bello, 1967, 1960. No. Peter Obi is winning in the North, at least North Central. Even the Northwest, they are now talking about him. It is the man, because he will do the job. Forget about Tinubu, where they carry rig election, give. Still, it has no plan. That is what, no plan, no single plan to be president. And they say, the strategies, they don't their plan since 30 years. Without certificate, no school, no mother, you don't know who in papa, in mama, you don't know in age, you don't know where I come from, you don't know single school, you don't know what they do na drug. Let I come be president. It's a shame, really. Okay.
All right.
We talk later, Sha.
Yeah. Thank you very much. I appreciate. Thank you for stopping by. Have a wonderful day. All right.
You too.
Bye.
Bye.
So my people, now we go take now. This is how we're going to wrap it up. There's no way better to wrap this up. We will come back later again to discuss the rest. My people, Mona, remember now war we dey go fight for 2027. Who won't fight for 2027? We dey prepare long before now. We suppose they prepare, get used to this and be ready. So I hope that you're preparing hard. So this one not be emotions we go take do this one now. We dey match propaganda for propaganda. Our own propaganda different. Now facts. Thank God for a candidate that's easy to sell. Thank God for a candidate that you can go and verify. Okay, that's it. That's simple. So anyway, on that note, Dixon, welcome. Welcome. Thank you. I appreciate. Yeah. I'm telling you, geniusness. Honestly, Michael, I'm telling you. Yes, so honestly, go mad. Absolutely. That's the title. That's it, you know? So we got to be ready. We can't be doing funke. It's not about emotions anymore. You know, yesterday when I heard this guy talking on TikTok, he was talking about what Tinubu has brought, the foundation he has laid, that years to come, people will begin. Now I can't enter. I say, please, I'm sorry, I'm not for anyone. I'm looking for a candidate to support. Maybe you can win me over. Please, just give me 5 things. 5 foundations that T-Pain has laid that would interest me, that will make me support him. The guy no fit talk. Instead, he flip am. Peter Obi did not do this in Anambra. Peter Obi, I say, but that's not the question I asked you. It's not Peter Obi we are talking about. Now you talk say T-Pain, he gets things when he put for ground. Tell me about those things. That's what I'm interested in. Which one be another person when I don't know? Anyway, my people, I'm glad. Oh, Michael, thank you for saying that. I'm glad I made your morning. I appreciate that. You know, Abia maid were exported everywhere. And I'm telling you, me, I don't wear Abia maid. I don't wear Abia maid before. You understand? The bed sheets, clothes when they wear na Abia maid, even shirts when they wear for school that are na Abia they buy am. All right? The shoes, Abba bag sef na from Abba. Na e dey come money. We'll go for Onitsha market, go buy am. Abeg. Anyway, my people, thank you so much for joining me. I will see you now later. Have a wonderful rest of the day. Bye.